One podcast.
Hello, May. How are you?
Hello, Mister. I'm great. How about you?
I'm so. Okay, May. Thank you for coming on my Zoom, especially for our podcast. The names of our podcast is Was Was Was. In this occasion, in this podcast, we will discuss about the information of English. Because as you know that English is very important on this era, but today maybe the viewers still don't know you, and then I'm going to invite you for sharing about your identity or your work. So the first question is, what are you and who are you?
Okay, thank you for the time to invite me on podcast of the Was West Was. The first I will tell you about me. Just a simple introduction. My name is Maisaro. I am a teacher of junior high school of SMP Negeri 1 Lebak Gedong. It was so far from Rangkas Bitung, and I know you have ever to my school, right? That's just about me. Anything else?
Oh, so that your background education is from English, and then now you are teaching English at the general high school, you know? And then the first question, maybe we want to discuss about English again because both of us, the background of education is English. So I'm going to invite you for answering my question. The main question is, what's your opinion about how to learn English?
Okay, my opinion how to learn English. There are three main points. The first is we have to learn English because English is very unique. And the second one, English is very interesting. And the third, English is very important. The first, why English so unique? Because everybody in the world using English for the communication. And then the second, why English so interesting? Because today's people in the world use English for the communication. The students today, especially my student in the school, they actually learning English by phone, by YouTube, by TikTok, by Instagram, by uh, or everything. They usually learning English by phone, and it's so interesting because they are learning English by something that I never teach in this class. And the third why English is important because with English, English is can make interactive communication with another people. In Indonesia, zaman sekarang tuh nggak keren kalau nggak bisa bahasa Inggris like that. I think.
Oke, seperti yang Mai tadi ngomong, English is very important for this era. But again, I'm going to invite you. But sometimes the viewers confused. Can you tell me how to learn English? Can you tell me the ways or the step if we want to learn English? Sometimes the viewer have the problem how to learn the starting point, how to learn it. Can you tell me about it?
Yes. Okay. In my school, I usually teach English with three ways. The
Yeah.
first, I ask my students to remember a vocabulary remember a vocabulary. And the second one, after they have mastering vocabulary, and they role play. I take a conversation. I take a conversation for my student, and then they act and they role play in the class. And the third, I give a speech for my student, for one of my students. I give a short speech, and then they have to remember, they have to act in the flag ceremony. That I think it was the simple way they are that for my student, that are able my student learn English. And the third way, increase speaking ability for my students, like that.
Okay, so I'm going to take the conclusion that the steps when we want to learn English, the first one is maybe every week or every day the student should have the memorized vocabulary, and then after that, little by little, they train for speaking, and then for the vocabulary, the implementation of the speaking want to use of those vocabulary itself, and then the last one is make the role play, right? Role play. So there are 3 steps. The first is the enrich vocabulary. Second one is try to speak, and then after that, for the implementation to speak is the role play, right?
Right.
Okay, it is good. There are 3 main point of the learn in English. Okay, the second question is sometimes in speaking English we found there are of the slang word in English. For example, like this, what's up, or sometimes, or the it's like this, is the one, it's like that. Can you tell me what are they?
Okay, the slang word, it will be a main issue for me, especially in my school, especially for my students. Nowadays or today, my student able more familiar with a slang word than an English grammatically. I have one case at when I teach English, and then I ask something. Have you understand with the matter? And they said, "Gocha, ma'am." I got surprised. When they said "Gocha," I got surprised because they didn't answer my question with "Have you understand?" Actually, the others reply my question with "Yes, ma'am, I have understand." But they say "Gocha, ma'am." After they say about Gocha, and then I ask them. I use a dictionary, and I can't find the word Gocha in English dictionary. So after I analyze what is the meaning of Gocha, so the Gocha have the meaning of mengerti. So I think my student more familiar with a slang word because they are and then another words like okay, I will translate in Indonesia, right? Like mami, mem, tahu nggak si Desi sangat keras on kepada si Rizky. I feel so surprised. What is the mean by crush on? And I can't found the meaning of crush on in a dictionary. And so I found on a social media, the crush on have a meaning with a naksir, katanya begitu. And then when they say, oh ganteng banget dia, mereka tidak mengatakan, ketika mereka jatuh cinta, mereka tidak mengatakan I fall in love with you. No, it not make sense for the generation of Z. But nowadays sekarang itu nggak ada lagi kata betapa gantengnya sekali kamu, tidak ada. Jadi mereka itu lebih senang dengan kata-kata you are, dia ini lagi flexing. Ma'am, do you know he is no flexing. Dia itu sedang flexing sama pacarnya gitu. And the word of flexing, the word of crush on, the word of freak out, I didn't find the meaning in a dictionary like that.
Okay, sometimes so the Z generation or the generasi Z itu sekarang lebih convert or lebih familiar with the slang keyword ya, bukan formal word. For example kan kalau kita mah ya Mei ya, kalau kita mah misalkan I want to love you, sekarang itu berarti lebih kepada tadi I wanna, atau enggak watch up ya, yang tadi kata Mei itu watch up tadi artinya apa?
Goce ha gitu.
Watch itu tadi apa? Goce
itu means aku mengerti gitu.
Oh, watch berarti I watch gitu. Saya mengerti, I understand. Jadi bisa diganti dengan I watch ya.
I goce.
Kalau goce?
Goce itu artinya mengerti.
Oh, goce sama watch. Goce sama watch itu understand ya artinya.
Yes, artinya understand. And then when they look so cool, when they look so beautiful in a day, they always give a reward with a sentence, a slay, like that. Slay, ganteng banget gitu maksudnya. Hebat banget kamu, seperti itu. That.
Okay, jadi the first especially for our viewers, we know the trick or the steps when we want to start in learning English. There are two main points of the step. The first one is the memorizing vocabulary. Second one is try to speak, and then the last one, the implementation of those ways. Yeah, automatically we should have the role play. And then sometimes in the speaking, maybe the viewers have the problem in understanding atau in wacha or in gocha ya, in the slang word, sometimes seperti yang tadi Mai utarakan. Jadi ya seperti itu mungkin ya. Jadi kesulitan-kesulitan yang viewers alami gitu ya. Okay, the third question, May. May bisa nggak sih ngasih gini sih hal yang lebih cepat ketika orang-orang frustasi dengan bahasa Inggris? Udah dicoba tadi misalkan tiga trik dari May, tapi mereka nggak bisa. Apa tuh yang harus mereka lakuin? What should they do?
When they feel so hard in learning English, I usually take them to sing a song. Because with sing a song, they usually feel happy. Biasanya senang dengan musik. And then after sing a song, I ask some word. I ask some word. I ask some paragraph of the what is it? Apa ya namanya, bait ya? Tiap bait lagu tersebut. I ask them what is the meaning by the word. Even on song, dalam sebuah lagu itu kadang memang use an idiom, menggunakan kiasan ya. But mereka berusaha they try too hard to understand the meaning. Itu ya, meskipun mereka kadang menggunakan kamus online juga seperti itu, but I think it's okay, it's no problem, because using a dictionary, using online, using dictionary, I think it will be a main point to increase their speaking ability or to increase their listening ability, like that.
Oke, jadi ketika mereka mengalami frustasi ketika belajar bahasa Inggris nggak bisa-bisa, ada 2 poin ya yang tadi May omongkan. There are 2 main point. The first one is by sing a song. Jadi siapa sih orang yang nggak suka singing, even the suaranya ya juga, tapi ya it doesn't matter, namanya juga try gitu kan. And then second one is try to translate per line of those sentences. Jadi yang kedua berarti berusaha untuk menerjemahkan menurut mereka per bait dari lagu tersebut ya. Jadi ya you know, it's very interesting that sekali lagi ada 2. Pertama, cobalah kita mencoba mengkaji dari sebuah lagu, kemudian mencoba tahu arti dari lagu tersebut ya, May ya. So, okay, thank you for trik-triknya, May, for cara-cara ketika kita mau belajar bahasa Inggris. Thank you for your time, and that is very interesting, is very clear of the ways in learning English. Thank you for your time. Again, kita akan berjumpa lagi di kesempatan berikutnya. Thank you atas trik-triknya, Bu May. Thank you, and then see you again, and bye-bye.